Hey BG Squad, on this week's Your Voice, we wanted to venture out to the East End, to Scarborough. Because according to the City of Toronto's COVID-19 numbers, some neighborhoods like right here in Malvern are considered a COVID-19 hotspot. But what does that mean to people who live here and their everyday lives? Let's find out. So talk to me, how has COVID-19 affected you?
It's miserable.
I'm widowed, I'm retired, and it's been tough not seeing my friends.
It's hard because my parents are both old. They're in homes, one in a retirement home, one in nursing home.
Mm-hmm.
Can't see them, can't take them out, can't do anything. I'm a real family-oriented person.
I have an elderly mother, but luckily she's in her own home, so I'm able to see her occasionally.
I can go to a grocery store, a pharmacy, be with strangers, but I can't be with my own family. Like, to me, that's the hardest part, not seeing my family.
One of the reasons why we're here actually in Scarborough is because when you look at the COVID-19 numbers, in particular like here in Malvern, it's considered a hotspot in the city.
So I've heard.
I don't think Scarborough's any different than anywhere else.
And what's a hot spot? Is it because we've got the numbers and they've proven it? Or is it because everybody always thinks the worst of Scarborough? And I refuse to believe that.
What do you do? Are you an essential worker?
Yeah, I work for Leon's Furniture. Right now, we're trying to deliver goods to people.
Yeah.
Furniture, appliances, and because there's a lot of people actually moving in and moving out right now.
Yeah.
So we're like, my center actually is the big Scarborough center, so it's the last one that's really up and running. So we're trying to do like most of the deliveries for the other centers because they are shut down at the moment. So we're like the last line of help right now when it comes to that stuff.
Do you find that there are a lot of essential workers that live in Scarborough?
Yeah. I feel like a lot of the essential workers do live in Scarborough.
Plus, there's a lot of multi-families in Scarborough. And if you're living all together under one roof and you're going to all different places, it's easier to spread the disease. And I think that's another thing for lower income families and multicultural families. They live grandma, aunt, uncle in one house. So they're saying, that's not safe because you're going to this job, but they have to work. So
They have to put food on their tables.
Yeah.
And I think the low-income housing, I know we've got quite a percentage in that, but I think that everywhere in the city, it's a big city, unless you live outside and in an area where there aren't that many apartments, it can't be helped.
I feel like we should really look at this whole lockdown thing and actually do it the right way.
Yeah.
Because I feel like what the government has done is more just follow what other governments are doing and then just picking up the slack afterwards. So they're just like filling in the blanks. Like now they're doing this lockdown now, just stay at home at 8 and all that. I feel like if they're gonna do that, they should have just closed down everything, have us like get stuff for a good like 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks, and just stay where we are, stay secure, and then come outside and then see how it is. Not just have us all still commuting and all that stuff. Because I feel like that's not helping the numbers whatsoever. It's just adding more than subtracting.
The minute you say Scarborough, people seem to think, oh my God, and they think of the apartments, I don't know if they think we're animals or that we're not doing what we need to do, but I don't agree with that.
And that's really one of the things that I wanted to touch on.
Yes.
Is the fact that there are certain challenges for certain people in
Yes.
in certain parts of the city that sometimes don't get talked about.
That's right.
It is the borough, like it is part of Toronto, but it is also its own thing. That's how I feel about it,
I lived in Scarborough 35 years and I love it.
Yay, Scarborough.
Yay, Scarborough. To the people of Scarborough, thanks for talking with us and be safe.